The Garden of the Golden Cup, a bedtime story inspired by Chapter 14, Gospel of Mark. Long ago, in a land where the mountains touched the sky and the olive trees whispered secrets to the wind, there was a hidden valley known only to the stars. In this valley stood a garden unlike any other, a place where time slowed down and even the moon bowed low. They called it the Garden of the Golden Cup, and only those with quiet hearts could find it. One twilight evening, a gentle traveler named Elior entered the garden. He wore a robe the color of twilight, and his eyes shimmered like deep wells of understanding. He was not like others. He spoke little, but when he did, the earth listened. Tonight, he walked slowly beneath the olive trees, touching their trunks gently, as if greeting old friends. Following behind him were 11 companions, quiet and thoughtful, their sandals brushing against soft moss. They were close to Elior, friends, really. But tonight they felt a weight in the air, like a coming storm wrapped in stillness. In the center of the garden stood a stone well carved long ago, where a golden cup rested. It was said that whoever drank from it would taste both sorrow and glory. Elior knelt beside it, his hands trembling, not from fear, but from the burden he carried in his heart. Looking up at the stars, he whispered, "If this path could be taken from me, yet not my will, but yours." Then he sat quietly, like a tree in the wind, letting his soul speak to the unseen light above. Nearby, his friends tried to stay awake, but the garden was too peaceful. The leaves made lullabies as they rustled, and the breeze was thick with the scent of jasmine and hope. One by one, their eyes closed. Elior returned to them and smiled gently. "Could you not keep watch for a little while?" he asked. Not angry, just sad. He knew they loved him. He knew they didn't understand what was coming. But he forgave them even before they woke. In the shadows beyond the trees, another figure stirred. A man cloaked in secrecy, with a heart divided like cracked stone. His name was Judah. He had once walked beside Elior too, laughed with him, shared bread with him. But something had turned in him, a cold wind that whispered lies. He came now with others, carrying torches and words sharpened like swords. Elior stood, not running, not hiding. He stepped forward and looked into Judah's eyes. "Friend," he said, "do what you came to do." And when Judah kissed his cheek, the garden seemed to sigh. The others rushed forward, grabbing Elior as though he were a criminal. But he did not resist. One of his companions raised a staff in fear, but Elior touched his arm gently. "No more of this," he said, with the calm of 1,000 dawns. And then, as if night had swallowed the garden whole, they led him away. The friends scattered, afraid. Even the boldest ran into the darkness, weeping silently. And one, named Peter, followed from afar, his heart pounding like thunder. Later, when asked if he knew Elior, Peter said no, not once, but 3 times, each time with a voice that cracked. And when he realized what he'd done, tears fell from his eyes like rain. But the garden remained. Even after the voices faded, even after the golden cup stood empty, the olive trees still stood. The stars still glowed. And the garden remembered. It remembered the calm before the storm, the quiet love, the surrender. It remembered Elior's words to the light, his forgiveness of his friends, his courage when the world turned cold, and it whispered those memories to the wind, night after night, for those who came searching. So, if you ever find yourself walking beneath olive trees in a dream, and the wind smells of jasmine and stars, listen closely. The garden may still be speaking. It may tell you of love that never gives up, of courage that walks forward even when afraid, of a cup that once held sorrow and still glows with hope. And as your eyes gently close, know this: you are held in the same love that stood in that garden, and you too are never forgotten. Sleep now, little one. Let the garden watch over you. If this brought you a moment of peace, feel free to subscribe for more calming content each day. Now, dear one, as you close your eyes and let this day slip away, remember the one who does not break the bruised reed, the one who heals gently, who teaches with wisdom, who speaks with calm. He is the Lord of rest, the comforter of the weary, the keeper of your soul. May your dreams be filled with golden fields and quiet streams. May your heart rest in the peace of knowing you are seen, loved, and called family by the one who walks through grain fields, still speaks truth, and always offers rest. Good night. Sleep peacefully in his embrace.